Right, I'm here with Sven, 7K in fact, and I met this beautiful being at least 2 years ago at Glastonbury Tour, which is at St Michael's Tower actually, where I felt when I went up into the tower, there was this amazing transcendence going on where Sven was doing a particular drumming and undeniably creating some form of light that attracted people, but there was a resonance I couldn't explain within the tower that you were doing. So, and I've been a little bit interested in it since, because we've been back a few times to visit you, really to experience that again and see what comes through that journey. See, we're feeling that it's bringing us back to Glastonbury. We just want
Mm.
to know why you're on that journey in that tower, and where have you been on that journey?
Well, that's kind of like when I'm in the tower, I'm doing like journeys. I channel, I tune into the energies of Archangel Michael, and I just let him come through, step out of the way, and like this, through my drum, it makes the tower reverberate, and the energy goes straight into the planetary grid. And then when people enter this vortex, like they just like literally enter into a vortex of connection to the light. Like so, when you play music, you receive from above, you send it out, people can feel it, creating a loving light vortex, and this is how humans come closest to our source love without any religious conditioning. That's the magic of live music, and that's what I consciously do when I'm in the tower.
And how did you feel? What guided you? What do you feel? How did you end up there?
Well,
What kind of?
I had my awakening by Archangel Michael in 2004. He like opened my eyes to the DJ culture. The waves of illusion fell. In Buddhist terms, I think yeah you could call it enlightenment, which is like a massive word. But I asked my teacher, 14 Sharma Rinpoche, if I may call the experience that, and he encouraged me to. So during that time, like Archangel Michael opened my eyes, the weights of illusion fell, and my name went from Sven Krüsel. So Krüsel means an oil lamp, an
Okay.
old German word for oil lamp. And he put an E into my name, making it Seven Krüsel,
Okay. Yes.
symbolizing an oil lamp with seven flames, and that's basically 7K,
Mm.
the sign I wear around my neck. I received this during a vision quest. And I also received like a beautiful piece of wood, Phoenician juniper with an angelic presence.
Mm. Which I've seen.
Yeah,
It's incredible energy that comes from this particular
yeah,
piece of wood.
she
Yeah.
she's supercharged,
Mm.
and she's like I found her when I built my temple. I cut off some trees that I had to cut off, and I
Mm.
just like took the skin off, and she came alive.
And there's a particular thing you showed me where this particular piece of wood you've got is exactly the shape of the statue
Yeah,
of Mother Mary.
now that so with the vibrations, it's all about. So back in the days in 2004, I had the vision. I was given the vision to unite humanity in peace through music. Didn't know how, but I was told to let go of my life as a percussionist. And then I was like on this quest. This is how I ended up in Glastonbury. And then during lockdown, I played drums in the tower, and my whole mission got reactivated again.
Mm.
And then I was guided to extract the reverberations that the tower makes, like while I play my drums in there, leaving only the sound that's created by the tower by filtering everything above 77 hertz out of it. And out of 15 minutes of these recordings, I was guided to create a musical drone, so to say, with seven repetitive rhythms created by the walls of the tower, basically.
Mm.
And we use that in churches to anchor the light into the planetary grid. And as I've been doing this for a while, the oil lamps manifested like last year just before Easter. somebody had made me 2 of those oil lamps, and I'm like, wow, so beautiful. I received them in the Abbey house, and then I was told to go to Kiev, to the Golden Dome Monastery of Archangel Michael, to light my 7 flames there.
And you went there in wartime, didn't you?
Yeah, last year in May.
Which is quite a thing to do.
Yeah, but
For
we were
anybody.
on a mission by Archangel Michael, so I went there with the oil lamp and my drums, played drums in the empty city, and when we were allowed to like light this 7-flamed oil lamp in the monastery, when we came out, there was a statue right in front of the Golden Dome Monastery, the same size and the same shape, like my piece of wood. And I
Yes, yeah.
thought like, wow. And but like, yeah, at that moment it was just like, oh look, looks just like a piece of wood.
And you've also recently just been to Ireland as well, haven't you?
Yeah,
As part of your journey.
yeah, part of it twice. So basically, since last year in Easter, I was told to like stop my work, ask for help, and to only focus on my mission with the St. Michael's Tower vibrations to create a pacemaker for our Mother Earth, peacemaker for our Mother Earth. So essentially, while we do the St. Michael's Tower vibrations in the churches, I put out YouTube videos so that we listen to the same vibrations at the same time. And then when people do that all around the world at the same time, it will act like a pacemaker for our Mother Earth. And like that, once there's 7,000 of those pacemakers, they will turn into one peacemaker, and that's my covenant.
So a huge collective healing.
Yeah, for the planet.
You are on this journey, this calling, this guidance. You have sacrificed a lot to do this journey.
My entire life.
Your entire life, yes. That's a beautiful thing to hear. That you are following that true calling.
Yeah, and only by following that true calling, like after Kiev, I was told to anchor the energies, like during the Queen's Jubilee, by taking my wood on processions and up the tower and up the Tor and down the high street in the Abbey, and ended up like doing ceremonies in the crypt where you're not allowed to do ceremonies with the Hiroshima peace flame, with the unity flame, and the sovereignty flame of Glastonbury. So we had those 4 flames, like together with the Sieben 3 flames, and my Sieben on in the crypt on the altar, and we did a ceremony for peace there.
And that's what
thing.